Hey guys, today's video is going to be a bit longer than usual, so please bear with me, but today we'll be talking about DJ Akademiks. You might be wondering what the fuck is going on. Now, if you know this story, then you don't really need to watch this video. You can click off of it. It's okay. But if you don't know, or if you want to know more, then stick around until the end, because I'm about to show you guys some pretty damning shit. So Alan, DJ Akademiks, and we're going to keep calling him Alan, had sexual relations with this one lady, and we're going to keep calling her lady. And this was going on back and forth for years now, right? So they knew each other pretty well, but after a certain point, they just stopped contacting each other, and they weren't linking up anymore for about a year. After that period of basically not really linking up and whatnot, Alan contacts the lady and he's like, yo, you want to come over to my crib? I'll send you a car, you can come over and whatnot. And she's like, you know what, I've known him for years, I've fucked around with him, why not? I trust this guy, right? So he sends her a car, and she lives in Pennsylvania, he lives in New Jersey. She comes to New Jersey, she goes into his house, and there's John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 in there, and that's what we're gonna keep calling them. But John Doe 1, his name is Khalif, and John Doe 2, his name is Slime, apparently, but we're gonna call them John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. Now John Doe 1 basically invites her in, and you know, she's never met these people before, but this is Alan's house. She's known Alan for years, and she believes that nothing bad will happen to her because she trusts Alan. And she goes in, and John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 immediately offer her a drink, being like, hey, look, we made this for you, have some. And she's like, no, it's okay, I'll make my own drinks, because again, she's been to his house before, she's always made her own drinks at his house before, and they keep pressuring her into taking the drink. So she finally says, okay, you know what, I'll take the drink, thank you very much. She drinks the drink, nothing seems out of the ordinary, everything's fine. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable, but you know, nothing bad is happening. And she asks, hey, where's Alan? And they say, oh, he's a bit busy right now, but he'll be here soon. By the way, do you want to wait for him in like the pool or the hot tub? And she's like, sure, let's go into the hot tub. Well, she doesn't say let's go into the hot tub, she said, sure, I'll go into the hot tub, because she thought she would be the only one going into the hot tub. So she goes into the hot tub, she's by herself for a few minutes, which that's what she thought was gonna happen. So she's just sitting there, and then John Doe 1 comes into the pool, and you know, she's like, okay, you know what, whatever, nothing bad is happening. And then John Doe 2 comes on with alcohol in his hand, and he gets into the pool as well, and he's like, oh, you want to drink? She keeps refusing. Apparently she got peer pressured into drinking it, and so she drinks it. She takes a couple sips, or a few sips, and then she starts feeling lightheaded, and she's like, I'm not even drunk, like what is going on? I barely had alcohol. And John Doe 2, basically, when he notices that, he's like, oh, you getting lit? That's literally what he says. John Doe 1, when he notices her getting tipsy as well, he starts getting touchy with her and feeling her up and whatnot, right? And when she's, you know, becoming even more unconscious, they finally pull her out of the hot tub and bring her by the pool. Now John Doe 1 starts trying to have sexual intercourse with her, but she's trying to fight him off. Eventually he gets his way, and keep in mind, they're still on concrete at this point, so while she's moving back and forth, her back, her legs and whatnot are getting bruised up and scratched up. And John Doe 2, you might be wondering, well, what is John Doe 2 doing? He's getting undressed nearby while watching them, and once he's finally undressed, he goes and joins them. Now they do this, and then they switch positions apparently, and then after they're done outside, they bring her in and do it inside as well, and they leave her in one of Alan's guest rooms. Now you might be thinking, well, what is Alan doing this whole time? Alan's recount of what he was doing is he was at a party and he was too drunk to drive home, so I guess he got a taxi to get him home. Once he got home, he went straight to his bedroom, which was upstairs, and he just slumped out. And around 4 or 5 a.m. his friends woke him up and said, hey, we're going, make sure you lock the door, by the way, that girl you invited over is in your guest bedroom. And he's like, oh fuck, that girl I invited over. And he says he goes over, he checks up on her, makes sure she's fine, and he says it looks like she was in the pool or in water, you know. And apparently he leaves the room, right? And that's all we can get out of him. Her account of her interaction with Alan after that whole pool incident and those two guys incident is around 4 or 5 a.m. she gets woken up to Alan trying to have intercourse with her and trying to, like, you know, go inside her from her, you know, second hole, and she's basically saying no, pushing him off and whatnot, but he's still trying to, and eventually he gets his way. And you might be thinking, well, where's the evidence to that? That's coming up, so bear with me for a bit, right? So all that happens, she wakes up the next morning, and she's like, she goes to find Alan, and he's sitting at his computer, of course. They basically talk about it. He says, yeah, my friends ran a train on you. And she's like, what are you talking about? And he shows her the security footage and whatnot, only a bit though, and she's completely shocked. She doesn't understand what's going on and whatnot. He tries to hurry her out the door. He's like, my mom's coming over, so I'm gonna call you a Lyft, an Uber or whatever. And the taxi comes to pick her up, and she's like, hey, where are my clothes? There's a bit of hesitance there. I don't know if she got her clothes or not, it doesn't state it, but then she goes home, right? And once she's home, she's basically texts them, and the text messages, you might see at the top, you might be thinking, well, what the hell are they talking about? Akademiks basically told her to get an STD test, which basically means that he did have intercourse with her, unprotected intercourse with her, because he says, I'm going to get tested this week. So he says, I'm going to get tested this week, think you should too, to make sure you're good. Yes, I'm going now, I'm hurt really bad, it's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name, so I was just laying there. And then this is the next day, you called, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out, because it's bits and pieces. I remember, I'm still not okay. I mean, not sure what you want me to say, that's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping you were okay with doing, and you said yeah, so I don't know. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. That's why I told you I don't judge, just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. They said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join, LOL. That's pretty damning. These are her injuries as well right here, and the evidence is stacking up now, right? She goes on social media basically addressing the issue as well. I can't find the video. If I find it, I'll put it up for you guys.
But I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long. I look crazy right now, but
I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, bro. And you came to my house and had 2 niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I told her, I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started like, because the denial shifted and she kept like trying to like pivot on the denial to, yo, nah, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she was like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, bro.
After she posts her interaction on social media and what happened to her, a lot of people apparently start coming out and whatnot. And I'm literally reading this from the statement. So listen to this. Since Mr. Allen went on his defamatory tirade about the lady, several other women have come forward with eerie similar accounts of Mr. Allen befriending them, grooming them, inviting them to his house, getting them intoxicated, and then assaulting them. Upon information and belief, because of these subsequent victim accounts, Mr. Allen has a pattern of practice of engaging in predatory behavior. Upon information and belief, several women have come forward and said that Mr. Allen contacted them when they were minors, forged a fake friendship, groomed them until they were 18, and then attempted to sleep with them. Now, if this is all true, Allen, you make me sick, bruh. Because I used to think you were a funny guy, you feel me? But you're starting to make me sick. He talks about this incident a lot, but a lot of people have been having a hard time with her attorney. His name is Tyrone A. Blackburn. Now, if you guys don't know who this guy is, who is basically the same lawyer who watched over the Little Rod case, T.I. Tiny case, the Christian King case, the Tiffany case, and whatnot. He was even reprimanded by a judge for his actions, basically saying, look, you keep preying on these celebrity cases to get them into a settlement and whatnot. Stop doing that. But the thing is, it's not illegal to do that. It's not a shakedown. It's basically saying, look, we can settle this, but if this gets out, your reputation's low-key gone. And even DJ Akademiks spoke out about Tyrone before. I'll show you guys the clip.
Y'all know I love to talk. I chat shit all day. I talk about people business and I talk about my business. I want to say everything. But I also have to remember that my lawyers are there for a reason. Again, this is not a criminal situation. I know people are taking this to be some new situation. This situation allegedly happened over 2 years ago or about 2 years ago, something like that. This is not some new shit. This is the shit that I first brought to light by my own recognition. Like I brought it to light. But I'm going to tell you why I brought it to light over 6 months ago and only now the lawsuit's being filed. And this is all I want y'all can take this, whatever you think about it. I'll even be transparent as, you know, I'm excited to see how this court shit happens. I'm excited. You know why? I didn't do nothing. So, okay, let's see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure all the, you know, all these outlets that have covered, Ak has gotten sued. I hope you guys keep up with the step-by-step of how this looks, because sometimes the headline and the accusation oftentimes makes a man, especially a black man, look guilty. And no matter what he does, even if he beats the shit, even if, by the way, and it's nothing to beat because it's a civil thing, no one comes back around and says, damn, we actually fucked this nigga up and said all type of shit about him for no reason. So let's do a little timeline. I spoke about some, and I got to be kind of vague. Again, my lawyers don't want me to speak at all, but I do want you to understand the gravity of what's going on. I spoke about this in January. No, in December. there was some, again, I can't talk about certain shit, but I spoke about it in January. I then got threats of a lawsuit because remember, the police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Okay. My lawyers have been ready for a possible lawsuit. We get it. We're in the time of the shakedown. Here's what's going to be interesting. And again, I'm going to be vague, but people in the chat, y'all be smart. Okay, I got to be vague for certain type of litigation reasons because I don't want when I meet with my lawyers, they say, Ak, why the fuck did you do this? I don't want them to play this stream clip, okay? Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer? Who y'all think that lawyer is? Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy cases? Maybe with the T.I. case? Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money? Could it be that lawyer that's representing in this case? I'm asking a question. Could it be that lawyer? I don't even want to open the article, but could it be that lawyer? Could it be that lawyer? Could it be, chat, that lawyer, if he was supposedly representing some individual that had whatever claims about me, could it be that I said, and this was public 6 months ago, and that lawyer did not file a lawsuit until yesterday? Let me tell you why. That lawyer, could it be, let me say, because now I got to be very careful. Could it be, is it possible that that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest nigga covering the Diddy stuff? Who would that be? So when I was doing, and I'm doing just regular journalism, and I'm not looking into it like that, but it's doing, allegedly, his bidding. So you claim you had a case against me for 6 months, never filed it. I'm covering another case that you also represent, so you hold off. You're like, let me not piss Ak off. Ak over here is pushing the Diddy train. He's making the wheels go in motion. Good. Okay. Could it be
My question is, why did all this need to happen? There was no need for this. Yeah, this whole case is basically a mess because you have one side of the people believing and you have the other side not believing. I'm in the middle. I want to hear your guys' opinion on this. If you guys believe it, tell me why you guys believe it. If you guys don't believe this, then tell me why you don't believe it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing, liking, and again, comment down your opinions below, bro, because I want to know. But that's all for today's video. I'll see you guys later. See ya.